Well, good afternoon. We had 3 services this week, and just wanted to come and tell you a little bit about what we studied on. The title this week's message was Jesus. Ain't that a title? Ain't that a heck of a title to just name a message, Jesus? Well, here it goes. Here's what I was telling the people. We had a little bit of a reminder service this week. Jesus was sent by God to the earth. He came to save man. He came to give man freedom. He proved his mission. He saw man's condition. He sees and knows our condition today as well. He knew his future. He knew the cost that he was going to have to pay when he went to Calvary. He knew his rejection. He was going to go through a certain amount of rejection by the people. He still goes through rejection today. He knows man's attitudes. He knew attitudes very well back in the Bible days. And he knows the attitude of people today. He knew about the hill. He was raised in Jerusalem. He knew about Jerusalem. He knew what was on the outside of the walls of Jerusalem. It was that hill of the place of the skull. He knew about the hill. He knew about the cross. Even at 12 years of age, he knew that God had sent him here to pay the ultimate price. Can you imagine living another 20 plus years in a town where he got to see where he was going to be put, where his grave was going to be, where his cross was going to end up? He knew about the cross. He carried the cross for a period of time. He fell within the load of the cross, and they had somebody to help him carry it the rest of the way. He knew about the nails. He knew that he was going to have nails put in his hands and put in his feet. He knew that the soldiers had to be very strategic where they put the nails to keep him from bleeding out, for him to suffer. Them soldiers was good at what they knew how to do. They had evidently had done it to many people before. He knew about the crown that he was going to wear. The crown that had thorns on it. I remember one time recently, the last couple of years, I made a crown. And oh, how I got my hands stuck. My hands were sore for several days of putting together that crown of thorns. I made it where it was about the size that it would go on a man's head. It took 30 zip ties to hold it together, to keep it together. He knew about the 2 thieves that was beside him. He knew that one was going to question Jesus, if you be the Son of God. He was only concerned about himself. He wasn't concerned about Jesus or the other thief. He just wanted to get off the cross. And then Jesus heard about the other thief that basically said, Lord, forgive me. Have mercy on me. Remember me. And Jesus himself said, today you will be with me in paradise. Imagine what would have happened had Jesus bowed his head and gave up the ghost and died before that thief ever said, "Remember me." Imagine the fact that that man could have asked for forgiveness over and over and over again, but if Jesus would have died, Jesus wouldn't have hurt him before he laid his head and he died. He knew he would die. He knew he would be the payment. But I got good news for everybody today. He knew God would raise him up. The Bible says, I believe in Romans 10 and verse 9, that if thou shalt confess with thy mouth the Lord Jesus and believe in thy heart that God raised him from the dead, thou shalt be saved. God is still in the saving business today. He saved that man on the cross. I believe we're going to get to meet that old thief one day. We're going to get to interview him. We're going to get to talk to him. I believe that thief is praising the name of Jesus today. The Bible says that he went into Abraham's bosom, or paradise, I believe. But you know what? I believe he's in paradise, experiencing the grace of God. I hope that you know him today. It's time that you know him. Thank y'all for listening.